Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I hope you all be fine. Dear fellows, today is the day of Independence Day. Today is the day of freedom. Today is the day of Pakistan. The history of the world see one moment of that only a one person, single person, whose name was Qaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah, the leader of us, who creates our homeland, who creates our motherland, and he took against he took step against the British government, against the Hindus, against the British gestures, against the Hindus, because Hindus and British want to make us permanent minority. And Qaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah rahmatullahi ta'ala wants to make us free from British government and from the Hindus. Qaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah gives us this pure homeland, this motherland, Pakistan, with the reference of Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. This is the blessings of Allah Almighty on us with the reference of Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Qaid-e-Azam says that Pakistan's second name is the laboratory. We have to be implement all the rules, terms and conditions of Almighty Allah, all the rules and regulations, terms and conditions of the Lord of the world in this homeland, in this our motherland, Pakistan. Dear fellows, we this is my personal feelings that we celebrate 14th of August, we celebration our Freedom Day, but if we think for a while, Allah Almighty also describes in Holy Quran, book revealed on the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, chapter number 2, verse number 29. Allah Almighty says that هُوَ الَّذِي خَلَقَ لَكُم مَّا فِي السَّمَاوَاتِ وَمَا فِي الْأَرْضِ جَمِيعًا مِّنْهُ إِنَّ فِي ذَلِكَ لَآيَاتٍ لِقَوْمٍ يَتَفَكَّرُونَ. Allah Almighty says that you have to be realized that is God who creates heavens, who creates earth, and creates every single creature, every single thing. And Allah Almighty subjected all these things for the mankind. You have to be think there are many signs in the world, there are many signs on the heavens. You have to be realized, we have to be taught that if you are following the rules and regulations of Almighty Allah, then all things are subjected to you. If you are not following the rules and regulations of Almighty Allah, then you are not able to celebrate the Freedom Day. Allah Almighty also describes, and our Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, says that if you are standing against the evil, if you are standing against the Hindus, if you are standing against that person who are not following the right path of Almighty Allah, then you have to be stop them with your hand forcefully. If you are not able to stop them with your hand, then you have to be stop them with your tongue. If you are not able to stop them with your tongue, then you have to be condemned in your heart. And this is the lowest degree of the faithness of Islam in your heart, that you are condemned in your heart only. You have to be stopped them. Then we say that we are able to celebrate the Freedom Day. My personal feelings, and this is the reality of Pakistan, that on that time our bodies become the slave of British government and Hindus, but our soul becomes free from all the British government, all from the Hindus. But now at that time our bodies are free, but our soul still remains the slave of British government. Our soul still remains the slave of Hindus, Jews and Christians. Why are you not thinking about self? Are you able to celebrate the Independence Day? Are you able to celebrate and make the celebration of Freedom Day? Your soul still remains, your all gestures are same to same like the British government, like the Hindus, like the Jews, like the Christians. Our culture, everything you see in your world, you see in your society, you see in your country. We have to become the free ourselves from the British, free ourselves from the Americans, free ourselves from the Western countries, and we have to become the slave of Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. We have to become the slave of Hazrat Imam Hussain. We have to become the slave of the first Caliph of Islam, Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq. We have to become the slave of the second Caliph of Islam, Hazrat Umar bin Khattab. We have to become the slave of third Caliph of Islam, Hazrat Usman Ghani radiyallahu ta'ala. We have to become the slave of the fourth Caliph of Islam, Hazrat Ali, the line of Almighty Allah. Then we have right that we have to be celebrate the Freedom Day. Then we have to be right to be just makes the celebration and says that we are free and we are celebrating that Freedom Day. If you are not slave of Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, if you are not on the right path, if you are not traveling to the that path, which path gives us the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, Siratul Mustaqim, then you didn't have right to celebrate the Freedom Day. May Allah Almighty pure that homeland. May Allah Almighty gives us to realize, to visualize that we have to become the free from the British. We have to become ourselves free from every that culture which are against the rules and regulations of Almighty Allah and Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Now may Allah Almighty gives you all of us great blessings. Again, happy Independence Day. Now it's time you have to be joined with me in sloganized that Pakistan Zindabad.